If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
It's my turn!
Rotten or pressy, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't know?
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Claycock.
Follow me, Miss...
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Doctor, where have you been?
Thank you.
Yeah,
I would like to ask... And Miss... If you could... What kind?
well,
Apologies.
Doctor,
It's...
you'll get...
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Do we...
Actually, yes.
Doctor...
He was up.
What is the
This.
It...
What's up?
Tell
No,
you...
I'll go. Even further.
Any... Ah, yes.
Don't get me.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Doctor.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Dr. Swansea is right. Good evening, miss. I beg you.
What are you begging for?
You keep...
Well,
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything.
I see.
Never
It's...
delude.
Please.
I...
I'm assuming you must be a patient.
It's only a...
The staff here...
I'm not...
I see.
Thank you.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? I'll leave you. Good evening, nurse.
Good e-
And I'm...
Well,
How would you describe...
it's... I...
Nurse Hawkins, the...
I wish I could...
You must... How...
What?
You're right. How... Why does...
Mil...
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, Nurse.
Good evening.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
They're disgust.
Good evening, sir.
Unless you...
How close are you? Aren't you afraid?
She's quite...
So do you let her?
And why not?
She could...
And it's a...
You...
In a...
Where... No.
You were...
How close are you to Miss...
Wait.
Aren't you a...
She's...
How is your stay with us?
Oh,
Can I?
it's the...
Who is...
No,
you don't-
if I...
Can I... No. Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
Dr. Reed.
What do you mean?
I was...
You remember...
Thank you.
What?
I'm a... That's a...
Are you...
Not at all.
You're in...
Thank you.
Have no, you... Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
You are going to review
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
As for me...
Good evening, sir.
I'm just a regular...
I was...
I'm a...
Tell us what... Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? The flower's dying. It needs water.
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I...
I'm so out of... So
I'm...
how
If...
the storm
Perhaps I should...
is the... Yes, Doctor?
Please, could you...
It's the...
What?
At...
You're dead.
We...
Exactly.
It re...
That's all for now. No. It's locked, all right. Scowl voices in the garden. I cannot enter. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. It's locked. Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not out of blood. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage. female voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody... The flower's dying. It needs water.
Not now.
I cannot enter.
Will this shift never...
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Doc.
Tell me about you. Are you satisfied? I won't. Are you another Tell me about what
I often had professional...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me...
Finally, you've...
Yes, nurse.
You've
Duty...
many...
Good evening.
No,
Really? Could you... How...
So... No, yeah. So,
Good evening, madam. What?
No.
Tell me what you...
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswell.
With you at our side, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive this epidemic.
It's locked.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
I wish I could share...
I cannot.
If... Please, the bespoke dis... and...
Do you need something?
I have just a few...
Then ask.
You said... Yeah, since I'm well... What?
That
Must... You... The man with you... When... Just... We'll see each other again. Good evening, Doctor.
Doctor, I am...
Have you... What?
What can you... Well, you can question... Well, oh, I see. Goodbye, Dr. Strange.
As for me, I'm an idiot. Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Callaghan.
The flu took my dear wife, Emma.
Good evening, Doctor. You
You're-
in
Apologize.
the you
Doc-
the my
It-
now
You...
in if
I'll meet...
my love is our little mystery
I-
my situ is our little mystery closer to being
I think of...
my situation.
Another night of the glorious battalion.
Liars and thieves!
There's... Miss Jones. Now...
What?
Every... Come. If
It's
I...
no.
I'll come and visit...
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them. Good evening, Mr. Cox. And what?
People who
Have
what? Oh,
Perhaps you're right.
if there must be a...
I'll leave you for now.
This is even my neighborhood. Relax. Don't worry, we're safe. What must I do? Please, sir.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir.
I'm how? Don't be. What? What is?
What you...
I have all the information I.
Thank you, Doctor.